Welcome everybody to this devotion flow. I'm really happy to invite you to a little bit of a taster of what is to offer in my full devotion series, which you can check out on my website. Today we're just going to flow 30 minutes to get you going, or maybe if you need to pick up your energy during the day. This is an open level session, so please come join me on the mat. And if you want to use a block to sit on, you can, or a cushion, but let's get straight to it. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. We're going to gently lift through the center of the spine. We're going to take the hands above the head and just lift and lengthen the spine, opening the sides of the body, softening the feet and the legs to the earth, and just reaching a little bit more, but no force, just what feels good to you. And then we'll exhale, bring your hands down behind you. We're going to interlock the hands, and again, just let the chest and the shoulders open, front of the body opening, maybe open your throat, see how that feels. And then releasing the hands, we're just going to bring the hands down onto the knees. And I want you to gently close your eyes and close your mouth. And just allowing the body to come to a sense of rest. So even though we're sitting up, don't force yourself into any position that you think that you should hold for the practice. Allow and accept all that you are right now in this moment. Let's be aware of how our physical body is today. How am I feeling today? And not just in the bones and the muscles, but the systems of the body and also the organs. This divine design that is your physical anatomy. And then be aware of how your mind is today. What are the quality of your thoughts? Observing how you're feeling. What are the emotions that are moving through you now? And what is observing all of this? Most importantly, what is observing all of this? And we're just going to take our time to come to the breath very naturally, to draw inward. So very gently from here, I just want you to bring the hands to prayer position as we just continue to observe. Let's take a breath in and we'll chant Om gently together. Connecting to the wisdom of the practice, invoking the wisdom within you to ignite devotion, devotion in your practice, the love for your practice, and the love for this connection from the inside out. Receiving that which you need today from your practice, and also creating a foundation. Coming to your practice with a sense of devotion, to be present in this moment right now, and to surrender all that you are carrying this day at the feet of your practice, and enter into the holy moment of now, with the body, with the breath, with the heart and spirit. Whole body practice. So very gently from here, bow the head, rub the hands nice and warm, and just bring the hands over your eyes, and we're going to blink open the eyes and the hands. And then we're gently going to bring the hands down. I'm going to come off the block. I'm going to come onto all fours. So we're just going to spread the hands wide, tuck the toes under, bring your bottom to your heels, bring the forehead down. We're really going to lengthen through the arms here and just take this moment to connect to the breath and to connect to the earth and receive the support from the earth. And how are you placing your body on the earth? Yeah? And with this idea of devotion, how could you be more devoted in your practice? Is that being more kind with your body or being more present with the breath, with how the body is today? Just in what way could you also come at your practice with what devotion means to you? Because our body is a tool of manifestation, and our breath too. We're going to inhale now and gently come up onto all fours. Just walking your hands in, keeping the hands underneath the shoulders. Just very gently, we'll take that cat-cow. So we'll just inhale, curve the spine to look forward or up. And then exhale, we're going to dive the head down, raise through the shoulder blades and hang your head. Again, we're going to inhale, lovely, beautiful curve through the spine. Really easeful. Inhale, look forward or up. And then exhale, bow the head and raise your shoulder blades to the sky. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, curving the spine to look forward or up. And then exhale, bowing the head and rounding through the shoulder blades. Beautiful. Let's come back onto all fours. Now, I just want you to soften the front of the feet, and you're going to walk your hands forward. So with this idea of devotion, we want to really go for chest openers today, moving into the heart. Just bring your forehead down. If you're already quite warm or you have more flexibility, maybe you can bring your chin and the chest onto the floor, but please don't force this in any way. Just allow it to be very natural and organic. And we're just going to allow the whole of the chest area to open too. Soften your face. 3. We really naturally and organically come to the breath. 4. And gently. 5. Gorgeous. Let's walk it in. And then from here, let's just take the bottom to the heels, tuck the toes under. We're going to come to Ardha Mukha, downward dog, lifting the hips to the sky. Maybe walk your hands slightly further forward here. For the first moment of downward dog, what we're doing is just moving and opening into the body. So just want you to bend one in the other, let the head really hang. Just do whatever feels good for the body and get some beautiful movement there. Movement is medicine. Yoga is a holistic practice. We want to do everything that's going to ultimately make us feel good. We're going to inhale, come to plank, uncurl. Now let's just hover in plank for a moment to check how we're engaging in the muscles. So just bring your shoulders over your wrists, pick up the belly, ignite the legs, maybe look gently forward. Let's just hold here. If that's too much, just bring your knees to the floor. Breathing here, 3. Softening the back of the neck, 4. And then very gently, 5. Bring your knees down to the earth. Bring the chest and the forehead, and let's melt all the way down. And then we're going to bring your hands just in front of your shoulders. We're going to lift the elbows, and we're going to inhale, press up into a beautiful seal pose. And this is gorgeous to open up the chest, the shoulders. Exhale, float it down. Just enjoying the movement through the body. Inhale again. Press the earth away. Let's take the movement from the toes to the top of the head. Maybe take your head back. Exhale. Let's come all the way down. Let's do this one more time because it feels so good. Inhale. Bring it up. Open up the chest. And exhale. Come all the way down. Beautiful. Let's take the hand underneath the shoulders. And we're just going to move into a bhujanga. So with the elbows by the rib cage, keep the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to just come up very gently using the strength of the upper body. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Lovely. And then exhale, come all the way down. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to come to child's pose, forehead down. And just keep moving with the body as if you're coming to it very new. Like maybe you are as well. Maybe you're coming into the practice very new. And if we're quite accomplished, just again, come into the body like it's new. I love to play that game with the body. Okay, inhale, lift your hips to the sky, Adho Mukha, downward dog. And here, let's see if we can just have a moment of stillness. Spreading wide through the hands, opening up the shoulders. Lift the hips to the sky, the heels to earth. And maybe I need to bend my knees. Maybe I need to pull the belly in. But we're going to think about lengthening here through that beautiful spine. And connecting to the breath very naturally with no force. Breathing here, 3. Keeping the mouth gently closed as we breathe a little deeper, 4. Lovely. And then very gently, we're going to bend the knees, exhale, and come to the top of the mat. And I want you to take your feet a little bit wider than your hips. I'm going to keep the knees over the toes, so spread your feet a little bit wider, hold onto the elbows, and just hang down with the top of the head. If you need to sway through the body, that's beautiful too. Just let the body really hang, really coming into the body. Hanging over, we breathe here, 3. Maybe you want to lengthen the backs of the legs, pitch the weight slightly forward, 2. Let the head really hang. This is really important moment for the spine and the back of the neck. It's delicious too. On your next exhale, we're going to bend the knees, we're going to soften the hands, we're going to roll up to standing in 3. Rolling to standing, 2. Coming all the way up, 1. And then I'm going to bring the arms above the head, reach the feet together, and we're going to take this position of devotion with a hand, Anjali Mudra, to the sky and lift through the center of the body. Beautiful. If you have availability to take the head back, drop it back. Breathing here, reaching to the sky. And then exhale. We're going to bring the hands in front of the heart, Anjali Mudra. Hands in front of your heart. Surya Namaskar. We're going to inhale, lift up. Take the hips gently forward and come into the upper body. Otherwise, you can just reach straight to the sky. You don't need to lean back. Otherwise, we're going to exhale and fold the hips and come all the way down. Bend your knees if you need to. Let the head go. Right leg steps back. Bring your right knee onto the earth. Open up your shoulders and your chest, breathing in. Beautiful. We're going to exhale, spread the hands and take it back to downward dog, looking at your toes. Allow the shoulders to open here. You want to create space as much as possible through the body. Inhale, let's just gently float to plank. Let's drop the knees, chest, and the chin to the floor. Ashtanga, look to the tip of the nose. We're going to inhale, come gently through to that cobra, elbows in, shoulders down. Lovely. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Look at your toes. We're going to step the right foot forward. Inhale, soften the back knee, open up the shoulders, the chest, and maybe look to the sky. Exhale, feet together, spread your toes, hang from the hips, drop your head. Inhale, root to rise all the way up from the earth to the sky, maybe reaching back. And exhale, fold the hips, come all the way down to the earth. Take your left leg back. Inhale, open up the shoulders and the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Look at your toes, lengthen through the spine. Inhale, come to plank. And really move your body with devotion, knees, chest, chin, which means really feeling the pose. Don't just do it. Inhale, really enjoy moving your body, cobra. And it's not about where you go to, it's how you're feeling and breathing. Exhale, back, downward dog. Devotion, love for the practice. Connection, commitment. Left foot forward. Inhale. Softly, gently, easily. Feet together. Hang your head. Exhale. Inhale. Let's come up again. Reach up, or maybe back. Exhale. Come all the way down. Right leg steps back. Inhale. The breath initiates the movement. Exhale. Downward dog. Looking at your toes. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and your chin. Find that flow with the breath. Inhale, cobra. Each pose sacred. Exhale back. Downward dog. This is a ritualistic way of moving the body. Right foot steps forward. Inhale. Exhale, feet together. Hang your head. Just let everything hang. Ground through the middle of the feet. Inhale, energy up to the sky and maybe back. Devotion. Exhale, down. Left leg steps back. Inhale. Exhale, we plant the hands, downward dog, look at your toes, pick up the belly. More space in the body. Inhale, come to plank. And when we move with devotion, exhale, knees, chest, chin, we're really moving with connection and commitment. Inhale, cobra, to the present moment. Commit to the present moment. Exhale, back, downward dog, look at your toes. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, open shoulders, chest. Exhale, feet together, hang your head. Let's just take one more round. Inhale, up and maybe back. Exhale, down. Right leg steps back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, float to plank. Let the breath move the body. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Open the shoulders here. Inhale, heart moves forward. Cobra, devotion. Exhale, back. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Inhale. Exhale, feet together, drop your head. Inhale, root to rise, come up. And what is the quality here? Exhale, what is the quality of your movement as you move with devotion? Left leg back, inhale. Move with love. Exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, float to plank. Is the breath really full? Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Are we moving organically? Inhale, cobra. Beautiful. Exhale, back, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Inhale. Deep, full breaths. Exhale, feet together, hang your head. This is the last round. So inhale, come up. And exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Beautiful. We're going to inhale. We're going to take the arms above the head. Just exhale, extend the body and take your chest toward the legs. You can bend your knees here and just interlock your hands. And we're just going to take a moment opening the shoulders, lifting from the belly, opening the backs of the legs. Lovely. Breathe here too. Inhale, pitch the weight slightly forward. Feel the opening in the body. And then we're going to drop the hands down to the floor, bend your knees, and this time we'll take 2 steps back to plank. So just want you to hover in the plank. Then we're going to now take the hips down and just open into gentle Urdhva Mukha, coming onto your toes. That's it, and opening up your chest. We're going to exhale, take it back, downward dog, just grounding here. And let's do it one more time. So just want you to float into your planks. Take your hips down, open your chest and your shoulders. Really enjoy that beautiful movement. Pick up the belly. Exhale, take it back, downward dog. Lovely. Let's take a breath in here. Take a breath out. Excellent. We're going to inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, and we're going to bring the right foot in between your hands. Turn the back toes in. We're going to inhale, come up with a straight leg. We're going to inhale, come up to a warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Bend your right knee. Inhale, lift up through the center of the body. Maybe you can take your head back and look to your hands. Or you're going to look straight forward. Devotion. Ground both the feet. 2. Breathe here. 3. Inhale, straighten the right leg. We're going to exhale, open into beautiful warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. We're going to inhale, lift up, straighten the right leg, square the pelvis, exhale, tailbone long. We're going to reach and open, and we're going to stay here. And we're going to look past the third finger. We're going to open the shoulders, the chest. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. And devotion in the pose, through the connection, through the presence, through being here together right now. Inhale, let's lift up to the sky. Beautiful. Straighten the pelvis. We're going to exhale, open and come into a trikonasana. So the hand will be underneath the knee, or you could use a block here, or you can bring your hands just onto the ankle, and we're going to open up the left shoulder and the left hip. You're going to look to your from your third eye to your thumb, or we're going to look straight forward. Breathe here. 4. Really make that pyramid of the feet into the earth and the fingertips towards the sky, where the Sahasrara chakra is up above your head. On your next inhale, bend your knee, and we're going to come all the way up. Beautiful work. We're going to take the toes 12 o'clock straight away. We're going to bring the arms to the side. We're going to inhale, lift the hands to the sky. And then exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips. Bring your big toes in, heels slightly out, not too wide here. Just bring your hands down. Now you could have your hands in front, drop your head and bend your knees. Or I'm going to bring the hands in the middle for Prasarita A. Elbows in, pick up the belly, ground through the feet. 1. And I'm not pushing the top of the head to the floor. I'm feeling through the center of the legs. I'm picking up the belly. And I'm taking the chin toward the chest. I'm looking to the tip of the nose. 3. And I'm really being present with my breath. 4. Give time for the space, for the stillness. Inhale, we're going to gently look forward. We're going to come to the top of the mat, stay low. We come to the top of the mat. From here, bring your left knee down. We're going to inhale, bring your arms up. And we're going to exhale, bring the hands onto the third eye. We're going to inhale, lift up the elbows, come into the upper body. You can take it back or stay straight forward here, looking forward. Otherwise, we're taking it into the upper body and the elbows to the sky. 4, reach into the upper body. Devotion. 5, bring it down. We're going to inhale, lift, open the shoulders and the chest. We're going to exhale, come down. We're going to take a high plank here, inhale. This time we're going to drop the knees, the chest, and the forehead down to the earth. Then we're going to take a gentle Urdhva Mukha, upward dog. Lift your hips off the floor here. Beautiful chest. Open the strong upper back. Exhale, downward dog or strong, all back. Bring your feet together. Take a moment here to connect with your breath, to be present with this focus of devotion. We're going to inhale, take the left leg, float it to the sky. We're going to exhale, bring the left foot in between your hands and turn the back toes in. The hips are coming forward. Vipadrasana 1. Warrior 1. Reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, bend the front knee. We're going to lift tall through the center of the body. Reach the hands up to the sky. Maybe take your head back. 1. Stay with your breath. Your pose, your prayer with devotion. We're going to gently look forward. We're going to lift up and we're going to open again to that warrior 2. Gorgeous. You're going to find the grounding of the feet, opening up the shoulders and the chest. We're going to inhale, lift up, tailbone is long. Exhale, we're going to pull that belly in. We're going to look to the back, hand in the front. We're going to ground here. 1. We're going to focus with devotion. 2, strong back legs, strong connection to the earth. 3, steady and easeful with the breath. 4, inhale, come up, beautiful work. Big toes in, heels out, Prasarita D. So this time we're going to open up the arms and reach down for your big toes. This is beautiful because we're going to inhale, hold on to your big toes, and exhale, open the elbows. Open in between the shoulder blades and drop your head, pick up the belly. 1. Again, I'm not forcing anywhere here. I'm allowing the breath to guide me, the exhale to guide the opening of the body. The exhale to guide. the journey of the exhale. Allow the inhale to come naturally and the exhale to take you deeper. You can always bend the knees here. Let's take one more breath. On your next inhale, we're going to gently look forward, stay low to the ground, walk to the top of the mat and bring your right knee down to the floor. We're going to inhale, come up for this Anjane, low lunge position. And as I said, you're going to bring the hands onto the third eye. And maybe I'm just going to stay here. Or I'm going to lift up. I'm going to engage that back glute and go back with devotion. 1. Breathe here. 2. Connect. Exhale, bring it down. Open your shoulders and your chest. Inhale. Exhale, float the hands down. We're going to take high plank. Inhale. We're going to gently, if you want to take a chaturanga, you can. Otherwise, we're taking it down to the floor. Urdhva Mukha, upward dog. Raise up onto the fronts of the feet. Lift through your belly. Exhale, back, downward dog. Breathing here. 1. Lifting the belly. 2. Softening your jaw. Feeling the openness now that you have through moving the body in devotion. Bring the knees to the earth. Bring your bottom to your heels. And we're going to slide the hands back. And now we're just going to bring the fingertips by your toes. We're going to inhale, lift the hips, open up your shoulders and your chest and drop your head back. Hold here. 1, open up the heart. 2, lifting. 3, breathing. 4, open the chest and the heart. Exhale, come down. Lovely. From here, we're just going to come onto your bottom and bring your legs forward. So from here, we're going to come onto those sit bones. We're going to open the backs of the legs into the earth, and we're going to reach tall through the spine. Inhale. Lovely. Exhale, we're going to lengthen forward, and you can hold onto the sides of the feet or the toes, big toes. Or if this is not so available for you, just bring the arms underneath your elbows underneath your knees and drop your head here. 5. If we're in Paschimottanasana, soften your shoulders. 4. Pull the belly in and back. Soften the back of the neck. 3. Soften your jaw. 2. Breathing here. 1. We're going to inhale, come all the way up. And then we're just going to bring the hands back. So we're going to do a variation of the Pudavut, a little bit easier, but I want you to focus again on this chest and the shoulders opening. Inhale, lift up. Lift, lift, lift from the center of the body. Drop your head back. 1. Squeeze and lift. 2. Breathing here. 3. Keep lifting. 4. Gorgeous. And exhale, come down. 5. We're going to go to the top of the mat. We're going to take the feet to the top of the mat. We're going to bring the bottom towards your heels. So we're going to inhale, lift here. And we're going to exhale, roll down. So we're keeping the flow. 5. And we're still going with devotion. 4. So we're going to really be focusing in the abdominals here. 3. And we're going down slowly. 2. Beautiful. 1. Now from here, we're going to walk the heels in and your fingertips just touching the backs of the heels. Now, if you're comfortable to hold onto your ankles, awesome. Maybe you just want your hands down, or we're going to come up onto your shoulders here. And again, I want you to focus on the chest, because where the theme of devotion is moving from is the heart. So we want to focus on these chest and these heart openers here. Squeezing and lifting. 2. Setu Bandhasana bridge. 3. Breathe here. 4. Lovely. And then very gently, we're going to come down through the top of the back, the middle, and the base of the spine. Now you can repeat that, or especially if you're practicing in the morning or midday. Let's take a wheel, an Urdhva Dhanurasana if you feel like it. Otherwise, it's beautiful to just come up again into your bridge. We're just going to take one. We're going to bring the hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to root down, we're going to push, and we're going to lift up. And we're going to focus on using the upper body here, the upper body strength and flexibility. 1, relax your head. You can look at your hands. 2, lift, big toes facing forward. 3, breathe here. 4, and just really work into the opening of the front body and the back. This is just so good for you. And then exhale, come down. We come all the way down to the earth. And then from here, just shaking out the hands and the feet. And you can come down from bridge if you're in bridge. Now from here, lengthen the legs, toes up to the sky. After back bend, we bring everything back to the center. So I want you to inhale, lift your head and your shoulders. I'm going to hold here. 5. Again. 4. Where can you be more devoted in your focus, in not giving up, in staying present, in being here, being with your body, listening to your body? 4. You got it. And 5. Beautiful. We're going to bring the knees in towards the chest. We're going to take the knees now to the right side and keep the knees really quite close to your chest. And we're going to bring the elbow onto your knees, and we're just going to have a beautiful twist here. Lengthen the left arm. Look to your hand. And beginning to ground. We've activated a lot of energy. And now we want to ground. Breathing 2. And 1. Gently bring it back to center, and we'll go the other side. And you can observe here how we're now taking the energy back to the earth. We came up to the sky, and now we're going back down to the earth. The yoga practice is a journey, and the asana practice is a journey from earth to sky, sky to earth. And a journey of moving into the heart. This is why we practice. To begin to connect with what that energy is of devotion at the heart center. What is devotion for you? It's a very beautiful word, but what does it actually mean for you? And how can you embody devotion? Gorgeous. We're going to come back to center. And then to finish off, we're going to take the Matsyasana, which is a beautiful, gentle chest opener as well. So lengthen the legs away from you. The arms will go really straight down underneath you. You want to get these elbows underneath your body. You want as much space and length, and your arms must be straight and long underneath your body. We're going to inhale, come up onto the elbows. Now, in this tradition, from Hatha, we take the top of the head onto the floor. So we're just going to breathe here. 1. I want you to breathe into the chest and the belly. 3. Allow the top of the head to be resting on the floor as we really give time for this medicinal position. And then on your next exhale, let's take the body down into your Shavasana to integrate. And just taking this time of integration, we can begin to embody the intention we made at the beginning of practice. It is only with devotion and devotion alone that we can realize the absolute truth, the words of the Buddha. So here I just want you to allow the feet and the legs to soften into the earth, to allow the whole of the back body to soften into the earth. Softening your belly and your chest and your shoulders. Softening the arms and the hands and each finger. Softening the back of the neck and the back of the head. Softening your brain and your eyes and your jaw. And take as much time as you need, but please try not to skip the Shavasana, because it's the most important pose of the practice for integration, for serving your foundations, for honoring the holistic nature of this practice. So just taking your time here. Let's bring one hand onto the chest and one onto the belly, and feel the breath here. As we give thanks for this practice, thank you for this day, and thank you for our lives. Now, if you want to stay there for longer because you have time, please go ahead. Otherwise, we'll roll onto one side, we'll come to the seated position, and we'll cross the legs. We'll cross the legs, and we'll bring the hands in front of the heart center. And if there's anything you take away with you today, just that question: what does devotion mean for you? And how can you embody devotion in your daily life? What are you devoted to? A very good question. What are you devoted to and why? We'll gently inhale the arms above the head and open your eyes and your arms and your heart to the world. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. And if you would like more from this devotion series, please check out my website and have a beautiful day. Thank you.